Tucked away in the valley of Los Angeles, 42 miles northwest of Disneyland, sits a tiki bar with a 78-drink challenge called the Grog Log. Drink all 78 drinks within 1 year, and you get a plaque with your name on the wall. Let's join two thirsty friends for a little My Time as they embark on a drunken journey through the log and talk about dumb shit like theme parks, drinking, and drinking at theme parks.
Welcome to My Time.
Hello, hello.
Hi. We're going to drink a bunch of tiki drinks and then talk about stuff.
Random topics.
And who are we? I am Dave.
And I'm Corie.
And we are thrilled to be back.
We're here.
We disappeared. And then we didn't
disappear.
No.
It's not as long of a disappearance.
No, maybe that's what it's summertime, baby.
Stuff keeps coming up.
Summertime. And
this is a singing music
I know.
episode.
I got kids home.
Okay.
I've just got stuff to do.
Yep. And good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Family was in town.
Oh, yeah, your family was in town, too. Yep.
You went to Knott.
I did. We can discuss that a little bit.
We're on fire, baby.
Literally.
We're on fire. Our drink's on fire.
Yep.
Right now.
Flaming.
Right now, Corie and I are sitting together in our typical booth in Tonga Hut.
Trying not to singe your eyebrows off.
Yes. It is hot. It feels like, what are those backlot? Was it the backlot tour? MGM Studios.
Call it by its God-given name,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. That's the only time I don't support transitioning.
Is MGM to... Yeah, that's fair. I would stand by you with that one. We don't support that one.
We don't support that transition.
We should just start wearing... Oh, no, we can't do that. I was going to say we should make T-shirts that say, I'm still calling it MGM Studios, the only transitioning we don't support. My Time, the podcast.
Look.
Boy. Problematic 3 minutes in.
Yeah, moving on. But no, I remember going on that backlot tour as a little kid, and they had some fire effects.
Oh, the canyon.
Yes.
Disaster Canyon?
Yeah, was it? Yeah.
Something like that.
And
but yeah, where there's like the tanker and all the water.
Exactly, that's it. The
it
tanker
was so hot.
The tanker went on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like this drink is. So that was a long walk to get to. We feel the tiny little flame on our table.
Our face is hot. Fire's hot, Dave.
Fire
bad.
Hot,
fire bad.
Fire bad. Do you remember who that was? Phil Hartman as Frankenstein.
I believe
on
so.
SNL.
On
Fire
SNL.
bad.
Fire bad. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so we got two big bowl drinks here at Tonga Hut. Chipping away at the Intoxica list. This is drink, who knows what it is. I'll have to check. But this is called the Mosquito. And it's a bowl, and I'm not really sure what color it is. It looks
yellowish. It kind of looks like it's a pineapple of some variety.
Yeah.
With little hula girls dancing on the side.
Yeah. Spout in the middle that was holding a sugar cube that was on fire.
Fire. So probably at 151 in there or something, huh?
I don't. Or just the sugar.
Remember that time when Gabby was lighting the stuff on fire with her damn fingers?
He did the same.
Oh, I didn't see.
He did the same
I love
thing.
that bar trick.
Badass. It is so cool. You're gonna flex. If you're gonna flex, just light shit on fire with your fingers.
It's pretty solid.
The only thing that they don't do, which is maybe immediately, what do they call it? Losing your aura. If I was doing it, I would go pew pew.
Pew pew. And then shoot it
Which
in.
is like immediately takes like a really cool thing and makes it really
nerdy, but
yeah.
That's what we do.
You know what? I'm very excited to get back and drinking with you.
I don't think we're gonna pick this up. This is a table sipper.
Yeah, this is something that I will immediately drop.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and I have habits of spilling bowls, so
yeah, well, it's true. But this one isn't so full.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit worried. I hope there's not as much in this as I maybe think that there is.
I'm nervous a little. I hope it's not bad because that's a lot to drink.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. All right.
Well,
Well, the drink's awake, so I'm awake.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Oh. Tart.
Kind of lemon droppy tasting.
Yeah, it does taste a little citrusy and tart and orgeat-y.
The old orgeat.
The old orgeat. Our good old friend Orgeat, the almond brother from another mother.
Please say better.
The almond frenemy of ours.
The old orgeat.
The old orgeat.
You bastard.
You little.
Oh, it's helping my throat, though.
Medicinal.
Yeah, I've got a little scratchy throat. Everyone is helping my throat.
I don't taste a lot of booze.
No, it's very drinkable.
Yeah,
in
like
that
I
sense.
can't even.
I don't know what booze
Oh.
it is.
You know what? It kind of like that sip tasted a little bit like a canned cocktail. Like it could be like white rum, like
Oh, okay.
a white
white
like,
rum, yeah, because of the
white
color
rum.
too. But it does taste maybe white rum because
What-
it's so mild. Yeah.
white rum, or like even just like, dare I say, like is it vodka based?
It might be vodka. That's why I said it kind of tastes like a lemon drop to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's find. Let's solve this mystery,
Yeah,
everyone. Put
let's-
on your little Sherlock Holmes hat and let's figure this out.
how can we ever find out? First of all, Mosquito, the guy looks fine.
Yeah, it's a
He's-
mild drink.
It's mild. It's lemon juice, orange juice, orgeat, brandy, and gold Puerto Rican rum. So we were not right, but maybe we're tasting the brandy.
Maybe. She's a different taste, so
Yeah, she just hits different.
she just has her own flavor, you know.
This just says our variation of the scorpion. I don't know if this is beach bum. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what this is. He didn't tell us too much.
We don't notice.
Yeah, but anyway, all right. So we'll drink it.
We'll drink it.
I'll drink it. Hey, you know what else? I'm on fire.
What?
I'm gonna take that again because I could barely get those words out of my mouth. You know why else? No.
Please leave
Now
it
I leave it in.
Yeah, now,
Now it gets left
because
in.
we make people giggle with that shit.
You know why else I'm on fire?
Why else you on fire?
A pristine My Time sticker in the bathroom.
I
Pristine.
can't believe it.
Pristine. Looks as good as the day I put it up.
As you pressed it on that wall,
So
the caper left.
yeah, we're okay.
We're not having another taken situation yet.
You know, yeah. And maybe it's not a listener. I don't know. Like,
Just could be someone being like, look at these two idiots, for sure.
yeah. My friend Darren chimed in and he was like, surely it's somebody that works at the bar. I was like, I just don't see it. I don't
I
think
could
so.
see them being silly about it.
I don't.
And like they knew we would notice, so it's part of a joke. I could honestly see that. And now it's snowballed into Sticky Gate.
Yeah. They're like, oh, these
When
two
the-
psychotic.
When we said we were posting up in the bathroom.
Yeah. These two lunatics took this very far. Like,
Too far, Corie and Dave.
I'm
We've
s-
never been accused of that.
yeah, I'm in deep and I can't like don't want them to know.
You could do the slow back up, like
Yeah.
the Homer Simpson into the
Into the
planter.
bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe the first night they were like, hey, your My Time sticker's missing, and then heard me recording like a 2-minute intro to only stickers removers in the building.
And then they were like,
Oh,
fuck.
oh, whoops.
I did this to the wrong Tiki podcasters here.
What do you give this drink?
Look, it's fine. It's good. It's just very mild.
I don't like it.
Oh, well, because of the orgeat.
No, I think I don't like it because there's no like nothing I can like latch on to like enjoying.
It's a basic bitch drink.
Yeah,
It's like a 3.5. I think it's fine for most people, but it's just not my thing.
I'm getting a little tougher. I'm gonna go 2.75. There's no like literature in here that says
Also,
this
like
is from 1930. Like this is something that
I
he
didn't
made
take
up.
that into consideration.
Like
I'm
a-
going 3.25 then.
I'm gonna go
3.25.
2.75. I just don't want it again, and it could like bump up the booze or bump
it's
up
hard to
something.
drink too because you keep getting stuck in my paper straw.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so
I didn't
Yeah.
tell you this because I wanted
Yeah.
to save it for the pod. And before I start with this rant, this has nothing to do with the bartender that was working because they were a very nice person
okay.
and had a really cool Snow White and Evil Queen tattoo where their like faces like
Where-
melded
where?
together. I'm gonna get there.
okay.
I'm just giving backstory, but it was such a cool tattoo. You know how I feel about Snow White. Super cool tattoo.
Yeah.
El Segundo has a tiki bar called the Purple Orchid. Because this is a visual medium, I'll tell everyone I use quotation marks with my fingers when I said tiki bar.
Yeah.
It is decorated like tiki
Okay.
inside. It's actually a really cool bar. Go in there. I didn't feel like a Mai Tai for some reason, which is normally what I order when I go to a new tiki
Sure.
bar. I was with a friend. They got the Mai Tai, so I was like, I'll at least taste it. I got a Navy Grog, because that's my other one that I get at most tiki bars to taste, okay? I'm then engaging with this bartender as I'm watching them make the drinks. And they just pull out like this jug of like pre-made who knows what.
Oh man.
It was like dum 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 dum, pouring it in, and then like a little bit of booze, a little bit of booze, a little bit of booze, whatever,
Oh.
and then gives me the drinks, and I was like, oh dear, it did not taste like a Navy grog. It tasted like 7-Up, and like I don't know.
Oh
Dave,
man.
it was brutal. We both had that one drink, and then I like said to my friend that I was there with, I was like, because they had a bunch of beers on tap too, and I was like, I'm gonna do the thing I always make fun of everyone,
No.
and think I might order a beer, and
I
then
don't blame you.
and then the bartender like heard me, and she goes, "That's fine, everyone does that here," and I was like, "Well, for a reason, babe."
Oh.
But I got a longboard, so at least it's still kind of in theme.
Was the beer okay?
Yeah, beer was fine.
Okay.
But then the funny part that relates to our drinks, which is why I want to tell you this, is like an older gentleman came in, sat like near us, and he was like wanting a scorpion bowl or whatever, and she's making it for him, and he was like, "Oh, you don't set it on fire?" And she had been so like bubbly and nice this whole time to everyone, and she's like, "Yeah, no, we can't do that anymore." So like, what happened?
Oh, that's a story.
I know. I wish I would have asked, but it was like starting to get a little busier. But she was like, her face changed. She's like, "Oh yeah, we don't set things on fire anymore."
Judging by the fact that she just had a jug of booze that she was just like dumping into the thing, somebody lit that bar on fire. That bar top on fire.
Worst. But anyway, that was my tiki bar experience from.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not going back there.
Not for tiki drinks. It looked good. Did not taste good.
Looked the part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a bummer.
I did not tell that woman I have a tiki podcast, so hopefully she does not hear this.
She's like, you're like quickly hiding everything that you wear.
Because
am I wearing
my
a Mai
standard
Tai?
uniform of a daily wear is the black Mai Tai podcast t-shirt. So I was like, anyway. Yeah.
I'm going to New York this week, and we have a Friday night reservation at a tiki bar there called the Sunken Harbor Club. Yeah, we went there last year.
Did I ever go there when I lived there? I don't
It's in
think so.
Brooklyn.
Maybe I did.
It's incredible. Sunken Harbor Club. I love it. So we're going there. Full family is going out. Yeah, like
you gotta send me pictures.
Yeah, I'm
videos
gonna
again,
send you
and
some
I'll send
pictures.
back a jealousy video.
Yeah, so we'll go and we'll let you know. I'll report back. But yeah, so I don't know. Spoiler alert: you're probably not going to get an episode next week because I'm going to be in New York. But if you're also in New York and you're listening to this,
Hi,
just know that I'm there too.
city buddies.
Yeah. I don't know, like.
I can't think of anyone that I talk to on the reg that lives in New York.
Comment on our post. Hashtag
Live in New York.
my time.
My time takes NYC.
Yes, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
And if you find me, I'll give you $50.
Can I find you?
Yeah. That's the thing. I'll be in New York. When this comes out,
Yeah.
I will be in New York for one day.
Okay.
If you find me in New York and you are a listener, my time listener,
Yep.
and can like give me some like my time lore.
Give us a secret phrase that you know we'll
Yeah,
understand.
just like something
Something stupid.
Something
we say.
stupid. I'll give you a big wet kiss
Man, I don't even get those from you.
and $50.
Wow. Books flight to New York. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like doing the math.
It doesn't. The math's not math.
Yeah. Okay. Here's something I want to talk about. As we finish these drinks, I don't know. I'm saying that and I still have half a drink, half a bowl. Normally, we reserve winner of the week, whatever, for
The end.
the end.
Sure.
But I want to talk about how much I love LA.
Yeah. It kind of has been feeling like that to me lately too.
I mean,
Lots been going on, but then I also feel like so nice about it
call me Randy Newman.
because you love LA.
Driving down Boulevard. I love LA. We love it.
We love it.
And yes, before you come at me, I know that that's like satire.
Yes.
Yes. So
We all
know. We get it.
We all got it.
But we do. We love LA. I'm not going to get too much into politics of what's happening because I know, like, I'm not.
We're not trying to be polarizing in that sense.
I'm not polarizing anybody, but I will say this: I had family in town a week ago, and it gave me the opportunity to be a tourist in my own city just for a little bit. And when they came in town, like they came on the day that shit was supposedly
Getting real.
Getting real.
When the curfew started and like all that stuff, yeah.
The 800 Waymo cars that were on fire downtown, which was one car that was shot from 800 different angles and reported on.
Yep.
Whatever. Not getting into this.
Neither here nor there,
But so anyway, so they came into town when shit was going down. Our plan that we already had was for the very next day that they like got into town was a day downtown.
Yeah.
It was, we were going to go to the Broad. We were going to then go have a bite to eat at Grand Central Market, take the funicular down to Grand Central Market, eat there, go to, my kids love Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
Mainly because
it's awesome, for one.
Yeah, but also mainly because that's where my son can get Japanese Pokemon cards.
Oh, true story. Yeah.
So we were very much like, should we not go?
A lot of good Otani merch, though, too.
Oh, yeah. Otani murals.
Yeah.
It's Otani Town.
It's Otani Town.
So we were very much faced with, do we not go downtown? Do we not, do we stay away? Do we be scared?
And that's when you asked me, because I live pretty close to where a lot of this is happening.
And
was happening, whatever.
Then, also the night of the world on fire down there. I came down for your birthday party.
And it was fine.
And
yeah.
It was nothing. There was nothing down there. People were walking about. I found parking.
Nothing happened.
It was fine. So
I told you, of all the nights that the curfew and everything was going on, I think there was one night when I heard people in the street. That was it.
Right.
At a reasonable hour, too, mind you.
Yeah. Sorry, when you say people in the street.
People in the street.
Yeah, I hear. Does David Bowie scream that at some people in the street?
Is it Bowie or is it? It is Bowie. Yeah.
People in the street.
Yeah, I think is it. Oh boy.
Oh God. Okay.
My child's only named after him.
I'm not going to derail us.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
Okay. All right. Let's look it up. Look it up. Well, just Google? Does David Bowie say "people in the streets"?
I think it is.
What the thing is about? Somebody's screaming at us. Is it Queen?
Dancing in the Street with Mick Jagger. That's what it's called.
No.
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to edit all that out.
Right,
that's like an hour of me derailing us.
Whatever.
Okay, anyway. So we were like, do we go down there? Do we not?
Yeah, because he goes, people in the street. Dancing in the street. That's what it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, so sorry, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know lyrics. This is just going to come down to Dave.
I do, though.
Dave does not.
So that's why I was so upset with myself.
If you held
I have a good brain for that.
If you held a gun to my head and you said, outside of Happy Birthday,
sing a song.
You have to get 100% nail the lyrics to a song.
To any song?
Any song.
Well,
not a nursery rhyme, like a legitimate,
like a pop song,
like
or
a pop
something.
song. I'm dead.
I mean, the whole song would be tough, but if it's playing quietly in the background, I could definitely nail it. If I couldn't even hear it, I could nail it.
Yeah.
If I could just hear I think I could do a few songs.
I don't know the lyrics to anything.
I think I could do a few off the top of my head.
What would be the song that you go to?
I think I could do Halsey Bad at Love without hearing it at all. I bet you I could do Modern Love, David Bowie. Maybe. That one might be more challenging.
I mean, I'm trying
to think of all my favorite songs and how many times I've listened to them and if I could do it or not.
I'm calling.
But I can sing along, no problem at all. But if it wasn't there,
I'm calling my family and telling them that I love them and I'm sorry that I've let them down.
You've disappointed them.
And I'm remember me.
What about Disney songs?
No, I saw a video online that said sing all the words to Friend Like Me, Aladdin. And that is a movie that I've seen a trillion times.
Sure.
I probably wrote the lyrics down in a binder as a kid.
Of course.
And I was like, I can't even tell you how it starts. Well, Alibaba had those 40 kings.
There you go. You got something.
Done. That's
okay.
it.
Well, you got some of it.
That's all I got. I can't even tell you the second lyric.
I think I could also do Beach Boys, Wouldn't It Be Nice? Random.
Yeah. There's no song that I know all the lyrics to. So, anyway, we went downtown. We were like, let's just go downtown. We go downtown. We went to the Broad. Had a great fucking time. That is
Great.
just like a wonderful,
LA staple.
great free museum.
Yeah.
Then rode the funicular down, like the little it's like a little cable car kind of thing. What is it? The shortest?
Isn't it? Are you talking about the Angel City flight?
Yeah, Angel City
Okay.
fight.
I've never heard it called that other thing before.
Yeah, that's what it's. I
That's
think
like its technical name. Okay.
Yeah. Angel City flight. It's like an incline, like a little cable car.
Car on
Not
an
even a
incline.
cable car. It's on a
a
track.
track. Yeah.
It's like a little rail. It's I think the shortest railway
Yeah.
in the country.
It's
or
on the
something.
track, but it's pulled by a cable underneath the track. Yeah.
It's really fun and it's
Yeah.
like old school. And
Yeah.
then we went down there. We went to Grand Central Market. It was a lovely time. Everybody was still out.
Yeah.
Then walked back. Drove over to Little Tokyo. Had a great time. Loved it.
Great.
Wonderful. But throughout the week, just things that I don't normally do. Go to Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Don't normally do that. But got to see Chinese theater,
Sure.
and go really look around and look at all the hands in the.
It's fun to be a tourist.
I
here.
know, and I was telling the kids, and none of them gave a damn about any of my
Look at this, kids.
trivia.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so the Hollywood sign is, it used to say Hollywood Land. And,
Yeah, because it's for the neighborhood that's underneath it.
Yeah,
Really. Yeah.
Or it's just over 100 years old.
Yeah.
Used to be lit up, not lit up.
Yeah.
Now, celebrities help,
Keep it.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Like in one ear, out the next. Like,
Yep.
Look at this. Like once your hands are in the cement at this place, they never tear it out. Blah,
Right.
blah, blah. They didn't care. Egyptian theater down the street, just like the Chinese theater, just Egyptian.
Yeah.
Didn't
Nothing.
care. But like.
But you had a good time.
I had a good time,
Great.
and I was just enjoyed seeing it. I was like, oh, God, it made me feel like, God, like there's a lot here.
And there's a good community sense here too. I think that's kind of been something we've both felt a little bit the last
Yeah.
couple weeks. So.
And went to the Academy Museum.
Oh, I haven't gone there. I really want to
Which
go there. I'm waiting for the Jaws thing that opens in September.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have a Bruce.
I know.
They have a Bruce hanging from the ceiling. It's one of the last
Because, dude,
Bruces
There's
around.
like a crazy story about that.
Yeah, that they found it in a.
Yeah.
It was
Is
going to
it-
be thrown
It
away.
was in a junkyard, literally.
Yeah, and it was going to be thrown away, but it was actually like one of the last Bruce,
right.
the sharks
was
that.
Guillermo del Toro found it?
Yeah,
Somebody found it.
somebody,
And,
yeah.
or paid to restore it. One of the two.
And
Yeah.
and they and it was one that was used at Universal, and then
So
they
cool.
restored it, and now it's hanging there. But I went to the tar pits.
I just went to the carpets a few weeks ago. That was pretty
yeah.
cool. I'd never been there, actually.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then
Tar pits are weird.
tar pits are super weird.
It doesn't kind of creep you out a little bit.
Yeah,
They're
it's
just
super weird.
tire
And-
bubbling out.
And it's like spitting out fossils. That's
And
like,
then they're also like put cones up outside of the tar pit sometimes because there's like tar coming up outside of the pit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what is that? Are we just gonna fall into the earth here? What's going on?
I know, and there's like, in this one pit, it has spit out fossils from of like saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah, there's that one behind the
Yeah.
like display that's from there.
Saber-toothed tigers, camels, elephants.
It's wild,
like,
dude.
Like
Really makes
in
you
fucking
think.
Los Angeles.
I know.
Wild.
Wow.
And then the last day we took him to the old abandoned zoo in Griffith Park.
Oh, because that's a fun one.
Yeah, great. And then we hiked over to bringing it back to Disney. We drove over to the LA steamer trains.
Mm-hmm.
Did the steamer trains, but I want to say this little Disney tip for anybody that's in LA that wants a little bit of Disney but isn't going down to Anaheim. Go to these steamer trains on the third Sunday of the
Okay.
month, and they've opened up Walt's Barn.
Mm-hmm.
And Walt's Barn is literally, this was a barn that he had on his property
Yeah.
that he used to tinker in and do his like
Train crap.
train stuff.
Yeah.
And when I say train stuff, I mean like also like trains that you ride on.
Yeah.
And
Dude, I forget what what 1/16th mile or whatever it is. I forget what number
yeah,
it is,
they
but
look like a kid's like
little tykes, like
little-
a
yes.
little bit bigger than like a little tykes train that you
Right.
would get from like Target or whatever.
Yeah, track. that he put all around his property.
Yeah.
That you could ride these trains on, and he would go in this barn and tinker and shit. And this barn was painstakingly moved from his property to this place in Griffith Park, fucking board by board. And
Wild.
and there's like his workbench in there, and you
So
can go
cool.
in and they open it up and they have his artifacts in there, and
Yeah.
they've got lots of stuff in there. Like the volunteer that was showing us around said, like, oh yeah, he would come in and put his overalls on to work in. And then he would get too hot, and like he was annoyed one day that he didn't have anywhere to hang his stuff in. So he drilled a hole through some of the beams, broke a broom, shoved it in the hole, and then put his overalls there. And that's still there, like
so
to this
cool.
day, which is really cool. And they
Yeah.
were like, in very many ways, this is the birthplace of Imagineering.
Yeah. Carrollwood Pacific, isn't that the name of his trains that
Yeah,
he had? Yeah.
yeah. So they've like, and they have a big like full size train that used to be at Disneyland on like opening day.
Yeah.
So it's like really cool and very historic. And they have like still have like the invoices that he spent on his trains.
So wild.
Like it like hanging up. And I did the inflation calculator thing, and it was like $400,000 just to like install the track at his property back like the
Back
equivalent.
then. He is an adult child. He is,
Yeah,
he is
he's-
one of us.
yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, that was really cool. Like, and then after that, on your suggestion, I drove the family. We were in Griffith Park, so we just made a little like detour and drove to see the Snow White cottages.
Yeah, those are cool.
Which are really cool, and that's in like Los Feliz or
Yeah.
Atwater.
Atwater,
Griffith,
maybe it's Atwater. Yeah.
Griffith Park
I
area.
mean, it's all in the same area.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. But it's like where they put animators
Yeah.
that then use that inspiration for what
The
the
cottages
fuck?
for Snow White.
The cottages for
But I
Snow White
believe
and
they-
for
I believe they lived there for a little bit,
yeah,
didn't they? When they were working on
lived
it.
there.
Yeah.
And also for Fantasyland.
Oh, that's
Like,
right, that's right.
everything looks like Fantasyland, and it
Yeah.
it looks like that. And you can rent one of those as your apartment right now. Do you want to guess how much? One bedroom, 760 square feet,
$3,000.
$3,800.
Whoa!
I asked Rebecca. I was like,
It's out of my price range.
yeah, it's a little high, a little steep, but very cool.
Very cool.
But I was asking Rebecca. I was like, if I was in my 20s and
$3,800.
and like say I like not even like it didn't cost that, but like just I was like, hey, you want to come back to my place? And then I brought her back to a place that looked like Snow White's cottage.
What would you think?
Would that be a
Turn on or turn off?
yeah? Would it be a red flag? She's like, I think I would like it. And
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
like,
I
okay.
would
And
think
I'm
it's
like, I
cute,
guess
yeah.
that's why we're married.
Yeah, but still.
But I'm like, it is odd.
It's odd.
It to some people, I do think it'd be like,
It's a
why does he
particular
live
market.
here?
Yeah, for sure. That's expensive. I feel like that's probably like 40% over the going. I don't know.
yeah, it's
You can get a
steep.
1-bedroom downtown for like $2,500. So like 38 is a lot.
It's steep. But
Yeah.
anyway, all this to say that it really made me appreciate this town.
Yeah.
Like simultaneously, our friend and listener Brian
Mhm.
is working at Van Eaton
Yeah.
Galleries, and
Yeah.
he had like an auction came up, and like there were all these artifacts
Super
there
cool
that he gets
stuff.
to touch, and it's
Yeah.
all because like it's here,
Right.
It's in this town, and like I feel like connected to it.
Totally.
And I think that
it's kind of magical.
this town is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love its people. And I hate what's happening to its people.
Yeah.
And I'm like gonna walk a very
I agree.
like I'm gonna walk a not the tightrope that the Dodgers have walked,
Yeah.
because the Dodgers haven't done enough in my opinion. But I care very much about the people here.
Yeah.
And what is happening, I don't.
It's horrific. There's no other way.
Yeah, I
for it.
don't
Yeah.
think is right. And after everything that we've been through in this town, like in 2025,
Yeah.
between the fires and between this and
Yeah.
between everything, like the fact that we're still thriving as a community and like got each other's back, and
Totally.
like we are the ones that are picking up one another, is like
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love this town. I don't want to live anywhere else. And I love LA. And
We love
so
LA.
I wanted to say that. And my drink's empty. So
Great. We'll have to get another one, I suppose.
Let's get one more drink, and we'll be right back.
All right.
All right. And we're back.
Round 2.
We're back, babies. We got something in a tall, skinny guy.
Tall, skinny guy?
It's a called a Skipper Kent's Planters
Punch. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
Say it 5 times fast.
Skipper Kent's Splinters Punch. 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 Did I do it?
The judges might give it. I don't know. I would give it to you as your friend.
It was my first attempt, too.
yeah.
That's not bad.
It's peachy kind of looking.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Little red, little yellow, little orange, little, peachy. It's got a maraschino cherry, an umbrella. All right.
Prost?
LA. Should we do an LA?
Sure. We love LA.
We love LA.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Oh, now this is stronger.
Hello.
This is stronger.
It hit me.
Yeah, this is stronger. We asked for the booze, and Eric delivered.
You asked for booze?
No.
Oh.
But I'm saying it like you
was
and
like, what are
I
you
just
trying to do to me?
in our talk, in our first segment, we were talking
that was
about
quite
how it
light.
could be.
This is quite strong.
Eric's fucking
He's
nailing
killing it.
He's killing it. He lighting shit on fire. Eric
Good presentations.
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
It's strong.
I'm doing a tiki chip to be sure. Yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah, it's stronger.
It's like a tiki version of a Long Island iced tea vibe to me a little bit.
A little bit. It's like kind of
Like I could just taste multiple types of liquor, I think is all I'm trying to say.
I feel like I taste sweet and sour. Is there
Yeah.
sweet and sour?
I would think so. Also, my tongue is covered in orgeat, so I'm still tasting that.
Skipper Kent's Planters Punch. I hope we find out who Skipper Kent is.
It's going to be really disappointing if not, and we might have to make up a backstory if we don't find out.
Okay, guys fucked up.
Great.
It's orange juice, lemon juice, creme de cacao,
Oh.
white Puerto Rican rum, and dark Jamaican rum.
Oh, okay.
From Skipper Kent's restaurant, San Francisco, California, 1954. Skipper Frank Kent really was a skipper.
Oh.
All right.
Good for him.
It was not stolen valor, I guess. You didn't just-
It was real.
He went to sea as a young man, eventually rising to captain the White Cloud on a voyage from Chicago to San Francisco via the Great Lakes. Oh my God. Hold on. It says his route. Okay, so because let's think about this. Chicago to San Francisco.
I was just going to say, what?
Via the Great Lakes, Erie Canal, Bermuda,
Bahamas.
West Indies.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm so
Come
sorry.
on, pretty mama.
Thank you so much.
Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go?
You know song lyrics.
I do know some song lyrics.
We circled back to something.
Okay, West Indies, Panama Canal, Coco's Island.
Hey, that's where I live. I wish.
And up the West Coast, a distance of 9,000 miles.
That's insane.
Hey, buddy,
Good work.
just use a car.
Hey, just take the roads, huh?
Yeah.
Eh? Why don't we take the old Route 66, buddy?
Yeah, buddy. Why don't you skip her a fucking car?
Skipper a Model T. No, we're not that age.
Yeah. Why don't you skip her a? Why don't you get in Dock Hudson and just drive skipper
on out.
ass over
Right on out here. Huh? The boat seemed a little extreme.
The self-described traveler, explorer, lecturer, cinematographer, and yachtsman opened his first restaurant, the Zombie Village in Oakland, to compete against Trader Vic's original Oakland outpost in the 1940s. When the trader opened a second restaurant in San Francisco, the skipper dogged him there too, with Skipper Kent's on Columbus Street. The grand entrance of this upscale eatery was flanked by twin Easter Island gods. The Curio Hut sold souvenirs of your evening's magic carpet ride to your dream aisle, where
This
you
sounds
may
elaborate.
where you may forget the day's cares and join us for a holiday in the tropics. And the dining rooms housed the skipper's collection of nautical artifacts, which he donated to Maritime Museum in Manchester, England, after retiring to Hawaii in 1972.
Wow. All right. That's a fun backstory.
That was a really fun backstory.
Yeah, I like that. Also, when you were rattling off the things he did, like cinematographer, photographer, whatever, I was like, I feel like this guy is today's version of like the ultimate hipster.
Yeah.
And just trying a little hard.
It does say that he died because when he moved to Hawaii, he tried to drive a car there.
And went right off a cliff.
Yeah. He took our advice and got in a car for
He
the
heard
first
us.
time
And that was it.
and drove right into the Pacific.
Lights are out for Skipper Kent.
He's like, I'm just gonna drive to Hawaii. I hear it's faster. I'm not gonna do that 9,000 mile
Boat trip
trek.
again. That'd be ridiculous.
So he got in his car and drove right into the Pacific.
And said he Thelma and Louised into the Pacific.
Here's to you, Skipper Kent.
Thanks for this strong beverage. That's
Kent,
hilarious.
Kent, not the most.
Common name.
Oh, well, that is his last name.
Oh, sure.
But Frank Kent, it said, right?
Yeah.
Frank.
But you don't hear a lot of Kents, do you?
No, you don't. Kent and Keene in Aberdeen. I don't know. Do you watch Outlander?
Never saw it.
That's a little Outlander joke.
That's one difference we have. Never seen it.
For all my Outlander heads out there,
There you go.
there's Kent and Keene and Aberdeen. You know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Hey, Outlander fans,
You know what's up.
check out my other podcast,
Outlander with Dave,
Outlander for 30 seconds with Dave.
where you just say the names of the characters and then move on.
Oh God. Okay, so I don't know.
How
Do
you
like
feeling?
it?
I mean,
Not really.
no, but it's like,
It's very tart.
but it's also like the blend is a little strange.
It's
But
a
I
lot
also
of,
really feel like my tongue is still coated with orgeat.
a little bit of that. I don't mind it. It's okay. Do you like it better than the first drink? I think I like it better.
I like it better than the first drink. That's what I was gonna say. I'd give this a 3.5 just because I can at least taste the booze in it. Does
Yeah.
that make me sound bad?
I'll give it a 3.25.
Okay.
And I appreciate the backstory. I
like
love a good
I love
story.
a good backstory.
As you heard in the first half,
Yep.
I'm a sucker for history and
Yep.
historical shit. So
Shame.
and yeah, I'll give it a 3.25. Is that what you gave it? Okay.
I said 3.5 because I gave the first one a 3.25.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I'm gonna go a little lower, but I do like it. So anyway, so let me ask you.
Yes,
You went to Knott's.
I did.
How was it?
It was good. Listener, friend of the show, Magical Fit Brit.
Yeah, check out Magical Fit Brett's episode.
Go and check her out on the old Insta.
Yeah, check her out everywhere.
She messaged me being like, I have an extra ticket to Knott's because whatever, she got them comp. And I was like, oh, sure. Dave knows I had literally just thrown my back out like the day before and was like hobbling around like Quasimodo, basically. And I was like, probably a bad idea, but maybe walking will be good for it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pass up a free ticket to Knott's because I've never been to Knott's during the day. I've only gone twice, both times for Scary Farm.
Right.
So I was like, I kind of want to try it, plus free, plus hanging out with nice friends. Like, I got to go.
Yeah, so we've been to Knott's Scary Farm. So anybody that doesn't know Knott's, it's like Six Flags adjacent.
I'd say it's nicer than Six Flags.
No.
though.
Yeah. It's definitely
But
but
there are definite differences from Disney.
Right, but
even
it's-
from Universal. Yeah.
it's kind of pre-Disney.
I think it was open first because the chicken shop was open first for sure.
like-
Yeah, for sure. Because they had like the water log flume ride and stuff before. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
like at the same time when like
Walter Knott and Walt Disney were like friendly with each other though.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, while like Walt Disney is like imagining, like looking at a merry-go-round in Griffith Park,
Yeah.
saying there should be a place that
There
kids-"
already was one.
Yeah,
kind
there's
of,
kind
yes.
of a place that
Yeah.
like that exists, but it's got like more like,
history-ish to it.
It's got history to it. It's got old animatronics. That's
Some
really,
that are very not okay. They've left a lot of like the nostalgia there.
yes,
Like Disneyland a bit, but like, yeah.
While also being owned by
Cedar Fair now.
Fair.
Yeah, they got
so-
out a couple years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing that you did tell me right off the bat that destroyed me,
What?
really just like depressed
no.
me,
Oh,
like
no.
put me in a funk up until this moment, is that TGI Fridays is gone.
I Okay. I was like, let's go. If we get there early, we can go to TGI Fridays.
Right.
And we were both like, yep, let's go to TGI Fridays. I was like, it's Dave and I's tradition. We got to keep it up. We park. Actually, we were like pulling through to the parking because they have that little like area. It's not like a city walk, but that's where like the TGI Fridays is.
Yeah.
It's part of the property. And this sucker, it's not boarded up, but it is very clear it has not been open for some time.
Oh, man.
And my dumbass pulling through that driveway was like, no, like screaming out the window. And then remember what happened the last time we were there?
Yes, I texted Corie back when she's like, it's closed. And I was like, in defense of whoever closed it, the bathroom exploded.
It wasn't the bathroom. It was leaking into the restaurant. We were sitting at the bar, and the bar smelled like raw sewage. Not to be disgusting, but it literally smelled like raw sewage had been leaking out.
It smelled like shit in there, and
it was horrific.
And it was
we debated about should we order a beer on draft because we don't want to like mess with the lines. Like, should we get something in a bottle? Remember?
Yeah. Oh
because
my
it
God,
smelled
I'm
so
crying.
badly.
They're like literally like people like sitting next to us that would like just turn to us and they're like, "Hey, does it smell like?" And you were like, "Yeah,
it smells like shit. Yeah, sure does."
Like shit.
Oh yeah, that couple next to us. Do you guys feel like it smells? Yeah, it smells like shit.
But didn't when we went to like sit down, didn't they give us the caveat like, "Hey, did they tell us?"
I feel like they did.
They warned us. They were like, "Hey, just to give you a heads up,
We're
it
like
smells like shit."
We were like
here."
experiencing some issues or something. I forget what they said, but yeah, it was a day at Fridays that day. But anyway, it's closed now, so R.I.P.
So you went during the day.
Yeah, and it's like the summer festival right now, so that's why Brittany was going is to make some content for like their special summer foods and snacks. And there's like we like saw like an 80s band that was special. Which when we were standing there waiting, all of us were like, I don't know about that. And then when it started, we were like, okay, did good. We take it back. It was actually quite fun.
So what did you go on any rides?
Yeah. We did the Calico Mine Train.
Oh yeah, that problematic mine train.
So that's got some problematic
Still.
animatronics in there. Not great.
Okay, so these think like Dark Ride on like steroids. Like
it's long.
It is long.
And you're on like a little train.
And I want to look it up. I really do. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
It's one of the original attractions, I believe.
I have to know. Hold on.
But at Halloween, they had some like little Halloween flair in it. Remember?
Yeah, that
like
was
some little silliness, but
that was gone. All that.
Yeah.
Because they had like weird
some lighting and like spiders and stuff in there. Yeah.
Calico Mine Train.
Yeah.
Okay, it opened in November of 1960.
Okay.
So, think it's like a 10-minute ride?
7 at least. Yeah, it's significantly long.
With giant showrooms.
Huge. And like some of them are like multi-level, so you like go through at one point and then you like come back in through the bottom and like unless you like had been on it multiple times, I don't think you would really realize you were in the same room.
Yeah. And you're going through trains and the problematic stuff is the
mine workers.
Mine workers.
It is
like
no bueno. Every single time we pulled into a room, Brittany was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Oh, we were also calling our day. The reason she invited me was because she was calling the day Pride-teenth because we were celebrating Pride and Juneteenth together.
Love it.
It was great. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Also my poop pass works there.
Oh, great.
So we didn't have to wait for much. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
I mean, regardless of what the animatronics looks like, because it's not great, it's a cool thing to experience.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a theme park head. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you go on?
I did a few roller coasters that I would not normally do.
Yeah. Oh. I
No,
saw
I
you
did a
walking
lot.
though. I saw you walking a one that looked pretty.
Yeah, I did like the big ones. Hold on, I should pull up the thing.
Did you do the
I did
the
Accelerate.
wooden one?
No, that's the only one we didn't do because I was a little worried about my back on that
Right.
one.
Yeah.
My back was feeling good. Like, ironically, and a lot of those roller coasters, you know how you're like held in kind of tight on like the modern ones, like the Velocicoaster seat, like kind of like really hugs you. Every time I would sit down on the roller coaster, I'd be like, Oh, it
Oh,
feels
that's
so
nice.
good.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's
You're
silly.
like, can I
Yeah.
just put like a little icy hot patch on?
Literally,
And just
can
like,
I just stay here? I did Accelerator, which was like one of the first. Is it linear induction launch coasters?
okay.
You go like 0 to 87 miles an hour in like 2.5 seconds
Oh,
or something
wow.
stupid, and then you just go into a huge top hat
That's
and then
cool.
drop down and like come back. It's not a very long ride, Dave. Oh boy. When I was like getting that seat, I was like, mistakes were made.
Oh God.
But I was fine.
Did you see any Scary Farm construction? Was there any of that?
No, because they cut you off. Remember by Ghost Rider how you kind of go backstage?
Oh, right.
So you don't. That's cut off right now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So Universal very much builds it into their theme park.
Existing theme
and
park, yeah.
in the infrastructure, but I guess I didn't realize that Knott's like kind of like annexes all that.
Yeah, for the most part.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can't really see. I also did Hang Time, which is one of their newer coasters, which has like the people that are familiar with Universal in Florida. It has the straight up lift hill like Rip Ride Rocket does,
Yeah.
which I don't like at all. It makes me
Right.
wildly uncomfortable. Sat next to a 12-year-old girl, and I was like, please don't swear in front of this poor girl.
Oh God.
And then when you get to the top, the reason it's called Hang Time is because it puts you over, and then you sit there for like 5 seconds before it releases you, Dave. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like
love
this.
it.
It was scary. It was fun though. It's very smooth, fun
know-
coaster.
Gotta say. Okay, go ahead.
What else did I do? Pony Express, the one we did where you ride on the back of the horse.
Oh yeah. Cute.
All of us did that because I was like,
Yeah.
that one's not too thrilling. Like everyone
Yeah.
can do that one.
I forgot that
um,
we did that.
Yeah, Silver Bullet we did, which is a hanging coaster. I love hanging coasters. And Accelerator, yeah. So we did a fair amount. We were there like 12 to 7, not like a huge long day. I did do something really embarrassing. Do you want to hear about it?
Of course.
I don't remember if I told you about this.
I don't think you did. I would remember.
We all went to the restroom at one point,
Uh
and I'm on the toilet going pee pee,
oh. Okay.
and I look down, and there's a spider coming at me on the floor.
Oh God.
And I just started screaming, big spider, big fucking spider, big fucking spider.
In its defense, it's like TGI Fridays is closed. Where the
Where
hell
am
am I
I
gonna
gonna
go?
And then I hear our friends, like outside of my stall, washing their hands, talking to someone and being like, so sorry, she just really doesn't like spiders. It's fine. It's just a spider. Spiders are good things.
That's
I
a
I open the door, and there's a 10-year-old, maybe 11-year-old girl looking absolutely horrified at me for screaming.
you know what? You know
And
what?
then I had to apologize to her. And I'm like, I'm very sorry for that.
I
Look,
wish I was there in the women's restroom with you. I would have stood up for you.
it was like
Yeah.
coming at me.
The size of a quarter.
Yes.
She showed me.
And where was I going to go? I can only be so fast.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
kind of in a
what?
confined position.
Spider fear is fine. I
just didn't want it to crawl on me. I also didn't want to step on it because I do know they are good. I wasn't
Right.
trying to be a jerk.
You're completely justified. It's
But it
not
was
like
just
you're
very
like,
funny.
oh, like weird flower. Like it's like.
I mean,
it's
I am
just
irrationally fearful of butterflies.
butterfly.
So.
Okay. If it, but
And
no,
there were
no, no.
there were a few of those days that day that everyone was laughing at me
If
about
it
because I
was-
was like, nope, nope, nope.
If it was a butterfly that came in and you were okay, you can apologize.
But I feel like this poor young girl probably came from a no swear household, and I just like ruined her existence.
Then don't go to Knott's, baby.
That's the truth.
Go
Go to
Go to
Disneyland.
Disney. If you
Yeah.
don't- if your little ears can't
Delicate
take little
flower ears. I mean, I shouldn't have yelled like that. It's a family place, but it scared me.
Yeah.
We also hung out in that saloon a bit just to like break from the
Right.
heat where we met Mike Carlson the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. They did Knott's Berry Farm bear ride where you like shoot the jam. They redid it. It used to
Oh
be.
God! But
that sounded bad.
What I'm seeing looks.
It's like Toy Story Mania,
yes.
but it used to be an original Bob Gurr ride that
Okay.
he did, and then they redid it for the anniversary a few years ago,
Oh,
and now it's
cool.
the original like Knott's Berry Farm bears, and you shoot the pies that the like raccoons or weasels are trying to take.
Oh, that's fun.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, who hangs out there? Snoopy.
Yeah, we went by and just saw them. Yep. I got a picture of my mascot Willie or something is his name. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the prospector kind of
Yeah,
looking
he was
guy.
funny.
That's kind
There
of
was
cool.
a lot of like little shows going on for the summer special stuff. It was a fun day. And you know the one thing I will say that I really appreciate about Knott's that is very different than like Disneyland or Universal, and like their ghost town and like other themed areas, they have shops that are specific to that area. So they're not selling Knott's merchandise.
Right.
They're selling like handcrafted bracelets, or like
Cool.
there's like a store in Ghost Town that sells like really cool like knives and stuff. Like, I mean, not that I'm in the market for that, but I do think it's cool that they still have stuff like that.
That's what I like in theme parks. More knives.
I mean, it's weird. When we walked in there, I was like,
Yeah.
because we were just kind of like looking at everything because no one had been there during the day.
Right.
So, but like, I just appreciate that they still like
I love
have
it.
like little like mom and pop type things in there as well, not just branded merchandise.
I think that's cool. You
Yeah.
know, there have been a flurry of like HHN announcements and
A
stuff.
couple, yeah.
Like, a couple of things like the Artista house,
The Spanish one?
the Spanish one, and like the Hatchet and like
Which was-
and we've talked about like Five Nights at Freddy's and everything. But I got to tell you,
El Artista, a Spanish haunting. Yeah.
I got to tell you, we're talking Knott's.
And now you're excited.
I am like, I saw you
I
take a
mean-
picture of that prospector guy, and I'm like, I
Maybe
kind of
we-
like excited to get back there.
Maybe we do like the day night combo ticket this year and do like the after 2 one, and we can do some daytime stuff this
Yeah,
year.
I want to. Those scare zones. I'm really like more than anything. I'm
Those
like
scare zones were
really excited for those.
intense. And we did have some good run throughs, but we had some real stinkers though too. But
I know,
but
like all your Knott's talk got me kind
it's
of
also
like.
very inexpensive compared to all the other.
I
I mean,
know,
it's
that's
more
the
similar to Universal Studios Hollywood, but it has way more to offer than not offense to Universal Studios Hollywood, but it has a lot more to offer than that does.
Yeah.
Especially as from a family standpoint, there's way more.
You know what just dawned on me?
What?
Everybody's only talking about HHN right now.
Yeah.
But nobody's talking about Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oh, tickets are
Like,
going on sale or are
Are
on
they?
sale. I think this week or they are, or the
Like-
dates were announced or something. I don't know.
Like, who cares? It's so funny. You and I have like we're such
Disney diehards, but
Disney
also
diehards, and like
he's just
that-
been making some interesting choices lately. I'm
But
just kinda
all
like,
your Knott's talk got me like
extremely excited
also
to
maybe we've
go.
just experienced those things a lot of times, and because of like price hikes and stuff like that, we are starting to feel a certain way about them. So maybe it's okay to branch out and do new things.
But like also,
I mean, I did post I'm a Knott's girly now, so
you are a Knott's girly. But I also saw. I watched the Pee Wee documentary I was telling you about.
I gotta watch that
Pee
still.
Wee as himself, wonderful.
I know I've heard
Loved
a
it.
few people have told me to watch it because I
And
love Pee Wee, but yeah.
Elvira's in it. Her
Oh.
the woman who played Elvira.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now.
Can't think of it off the top of my head.
But yeah, and then Knott's had the Elvira Museum.
Yeah, that was
I was
cool.
just like, ooh, I'm a little
Because
bit
she used to appear, but I think she's kind of phased out of making.
Sure, you don't have to
appearances.
come to Knott's
Yeah.
Scary Farm anymore. But I did like that, like
It's fun.
fake Elphaba. What was her name? What the Elphaba? Not Elphaba. The
Oh, Sarah Marshall. the
Sarah
witch.
Marshall. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, they've built a good backlore about their Scary Farm
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm excited for
And
it.
I think this year we get one new house or 2 new houses because they do everything for 5 years and give or
Okay.
take, and then they refresh them. But that doesn't mean it'll be the exact same as what it was last year.
Right.
But like they generally have the same house with like tweaking done to it for a few years,
I know. I'm
and then they
excited
like
for
phase
it.
them out. Yeah.
We're
it's
gonna
fun.
go- Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. Haunt season's quickly approaching.
I know. It's almost okay. So next time you and I like drink, it'll probably be post
It'll be July.
4th.
Yeah.
It'll be like July 8th, or
So it's literally the next month. Horror Nights opens.
right. And then oh my God, Vegas.
Oh, and Vegas opens. We gotta sit down and look at our calendars, bro.
I know.
We gotta make some
There's
plans.
lots of shit on the horizon. Spooky season is
Nearly
we're-
upon
we're
us.
on spooky
We're on the
season.
cusp.
Is this spooky season Eve?
Kind of. Yeah. Oh, it's
I
my
love
favorite
it.
time
oh
of
my
year.
God. My God.
It just made me happy.
I know. It's coming. It's coming. All right. What do you give this drink?
I'm sticking with my 3.5. What did I say? 3.5. Yeah.
3.5. I'll go up to 3.5. I sucked it down.
Yeah. It was palatable.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay. I know I what co-opted, is that the word? The winner of the week, but do you have anything
I
else?
kind of feel like I just want to piggyback off yours because I feel the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's and Brittany for allowing me to come to Knott's with her and very nicely inviting me.
Thank you. Follow at Magical Fit Brit.
Yeah.
For all your
Theme park,
Hogwarts.
theme park news, workout things, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
She's a fun fellow. And a fun gal in general.
I agree. All right, we did it.
We're here. We're back
We're back
for a week.
Yeah.
And then we
Remember,
take a week off.
find me in New York. You've got
$50 and
you've
a
got
wet kiss.
24 hours to find me if you want that wet kiss.
If you want to leave us a cheers or a voice message, you can call us or email us. You can email us at mytimethepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, or call us at 559-WE-DRUNK, which is 559-933-7865. Leave a message, or we lose that number eventually because
We just have to keep renewing it.
hit us up on Instagram at
Oh, yeah.
MyTimeThePodcast. And please, if you're enjoying the show whenever we post it, take a minute to rate and review it on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you're listening to it. And that's it.
We
All
would
right.
appreciate that.
Yeah. So for myself, Dave, and my best bud, my partner in Grog, best friend of all time, Corie.
Wow, pimping my shit.
That's right. Thank you for spending your time with my time.
Mahalo.
Bye.